You know what is hilarious? Women think they are subtle, they think they are playing it cool, keeping their cards close, maintaining that mysterious feminine energy. Meanwhile, they are broadcasting their interest like a neon sign in Vegas. The problem is not that the signals are not there, it is that most guys are too busy overthinking to notice them. And this overthinking often blocks natural intuition that men actually have but rarely trust. So let us fix that right now. Here are 10 everyday moments where a woman's attraction slips through her defenses, whether she realizes it or not, and alongside these moments there are deeper psychological reasons behind why these signals leak out even when she is trying to stay composed. The coffee shop laugh. She is sitting across from you at Starbucks. You make some mediocre joke, not even your A material, and she laughs like you just delivered a headline comedy special. Her laughter here is not simply about the joke itself. It is about the emotional experience she associates with you. Women do not fake laugh at jokes that are not funny unless they are attracted to the person telling them. It becomes almost involuntary because her brain is looking for reasons to enjoy your company, so it lowers the comedy standards. If she is laughing at your weak material, congratulations, you have an unfair advantage now. Contrast this with the woman who is not interested. You could deliver actual comedy gold and she will give you a polite smile that says, I acknowledge you made a sound with your mouth. The attracted woman is finding humor in everything you say because her brain is already on your side, and this happens because attraction heightens emotional receptiveness, making even average interactions feel warm, comfortable, and pleasant. The parking lot lingering. You are walking to your cars after dinner or drinks. The date is technically over. She has her keys in her hand. Her car is right there, yet she is still talking. She asks you about your weekend plans. She brings up something random you mentioned 2 hours ago. She does everything except getting in her car and leaving. This is the moment where her conscious brain knows it is time to go, but her subconscious mind is hitting the brakes. She does not want the interaction to end. Most guys do not recognize this because they are focused on what was said during the date, not what is happening after. But this lingering is pure attraction leaking through. She is buying more time with you even though there is no logical reason to stand in a parking lot talking. This happens because time perception changes when someone feels connected. Moments feel shorter and more valuable, so she delays leaving to extend that emotional experience. The question. Repeat. You have already answered this question. You told her about your job, your family, your hobbies, and now a week later, she is asking again, not because she was not paying attention, but because she wants to hear you talk. She is creating opportunities for conversation. She is giving you the floor because listening to you feels good to her. Women do not ask repeat questions to guys they are not interested in. With those guys, they remember everything because they are making mental notes for the exit strategy, but with you, she is so focused on the feeling of being around you that the details become secondary. So she asks again, not for information but for connection. This repetition is a psychological pattern where familiarity deepens emotional bonding and the sound of your voice becomes something she subconsciously seeks. The social media archaeology. She is liking photos from 8 months ago. She is watching your stories the second you post them. She reacts to your work updates even if they have zero relevance to her life. This is digital attraction in its purest form. She is not just following you, she is studying you. She is looking for clues about who you are, what you care about, and what your life looks like when she is not around. And the best part is she thinks she is being subtle about it. She thinks you do not notice the 2 a.m. like on a beach photo from last summer, but you do. It means her brain is prioritizing you, even when you are not physically present. This level of online engagement shows emotional curiosity and interest, driven by a desire to feel closer to your world. The group conversation orientation. You are at a party or group hangout. There are 6 people talking. She positions herself so she is facing you, not just her head, her entire body. Her feet are pointed toward you. Her shoulders angle in your direction. Even when someone else is talking, she is oriented to you like a satellite dish. This is body language gold because it is completely unconscious. Women do not think about where their body is pointing. They naturally align themselves toward what they are interested in. You could move to the other side of the room, and within minutes, she will adjust her position. It is magnetic, it is involuntary, and it is a dead giveaway. This orientation is guided by comfort, attraction, and a subconscious desire to maintain proximity to the person, producing positive emotional stimulation. The text response speed. You send a message, and 3 minutes later she responds. You send another, and 4 minutes later she responds again. This woman has a full-time job, friends, hobbies, and a life, yet somehow your texts get priority treatment. Women who are not interested take hours, sometimes days to respond. They are not busy, they are just not motivated. But a woman who is attracted checks her phone with anticipation. She might wait a few minutes to avoid looking too eager, but she responds much faster than her usual pace, and if you pay attention you will notice she puts effort into her responses. She is not just sending basic reactions. She is keeping the conversation alive. This effort shows emotional investment and the desire to maintain momentum. The snack share. She is eating fries, you did not order any. She slides the plate toward you without you asking, or she has a bag of chips in her car and offers you some immediately. This seems small until you realize women do not share food. With guys, they are not comfortable with food. Sharing is an intimacy signal. It is her subconscious way of saying what is mine is yours. She is creating a small moment of connection through something simple like splitting an appetizer, and she might not even be aware she is doing it. This is her mind seeking low-stakes ways to build comfort and closeness, because food sharing has always been a primal bonding behavior. The clothing adjustment. You are talking to her and suddenly she fixes her hair, straightens her necklace, adjusts her jacket, or smooths her shirt. She is not doing this because something is wrong with her appearance. She is doing it because she wants to look good for you in this specific moment. This is called preening, and it is a classic attraction signal that often goes unnoticed. It looks like ordinary fidgeting, but it happens when she becomes aware of your attention. Women do not preen around men they feel indifferent toward. They save that energy for men whose opinion matters. Preening is also linked to physiological responses like increased self-awareness and the desire to present the best version of oneself. The friend emotion. She is telling you about her weekend and she mentions going somewhere with a friend. Later you find out it was a guy. Why did she not just say, I went with Mike? Because she does not want you thinking about her spending time with other men. She is minimizing male presence in her life because she is trying to position herself as available. It is attraction management. She is controlling the narrative so you see her as unattached and interested. If she was not attracted, she would openly mention other guys without hesitation. This withholding reflects her concern about your perception, which is a clear sign of emotional interest. The touch escalation. She touches your arm while laughing. She brushes past you in a doorway even when there is plenty of space. She finds reasons to make physical contact that are subtle yet intentional. This is her brain testing the waters. She is looking for your reaction. She is creating moments of connection that feel natural enough for her to deny if needed, but meaningful enough to move things forward. Most guys miss this because they expect something more obvious, but this is the obvious signal. Touch is one of the strongest indicators of attraction because it bridges emotional and physical closeness. These moments happen every single day. The woman who is attracted to you is leaving breadcrumbs everywhere, hoping you are paying attention. Most guys are not. Do not be most guys. Learn to notice what she is showing you because attraction rarely hides as well as people think, and the ability to recognize these signals will completely change the way you navigate connection, chemistry, and communication.